shouldn't have come down here. Oh, hello Rocky. You're right. Don't jump up at me again. I don't like it. I don't like it when you do that. Scare me, Rocky. Hello there. Welcome back to my allotment diaries. My name is Emma. These are my allotment diaries. Welcome from me and Rocky. Rocky's decided to join me today, nice and early. I don't have any food. I feel like I shouldn't keep feeding him because he keeps coming back. I don't mind if he keeps coming back, but at the same time it's like, it's not my job to keep feeding this cat, you know? So, stupidly, the other day when I was here I was doing all that really heavy digging, and I have hurt my arm a little bit, so I can't do any heavy digging or lifting or anything, which, to be honest, I'm happy about. Because I really don't want to do that today. It was killing me yesterday. I think what I'm going to do is a little bit more clearing and cutting back today. It makes me feel productive and it needs it. So the front of the plot is very much a digging out and clearing, but actually you can see how it is looking a lot better and all that plastic covering is starting to come off. The back of the plot is still very much this. So this is what I want to start clearing today and basically cutting back. You can see, look, where everything's started to die back now where I have been cutting it. This is a wooden raised bed here, which is quite nice. And then in there, look at the little pile of pallets. Wouldn't that make a great like bug hotel or something for wildlife? There's my apple tree. I don't know what's under here. I feel like there's something under there because it's too much of a mound. It's too much of a pile of stuff. And then at the back there, I think I can see a chair or something hidden, but yeah. This is what I'm going to start cutting back today, I think. So you might know that on October the 1st, I'm releasing my new 2024 allotment garden planner. This is a author copy, which is why it's got the strip across, so the real one won't have that strip. I've already started using mine because I've got my new plot now. Thought it was the perfect time to use it. I just wanted to show you. You've got your little name at the beginning, so you know whose planner it is. Then you've got some allotment goals that you can fill out for the year. If you can see that okay, but there we go, I've got a couple of goals. And then I had these lovely squared paper where you can really plan your allotment plot and kind of draw it out, which is really good. And then somebody told me last year that they needed more of that because obviously your plot changes throughout the year. So I've planned my new allotment plot here, but you could just put in your original beds and write down what you're going to plant in them. So there's another couple of pages of them. But then what I thought I'd do is halfway through the planner, so just after June, so you go through the planner and you've got all your like your weekly planner and your, what's it called, your monthly to-do jobs and your things like this, basically, lots of ideas. And then after June, I have even more squared paper to replan your allotment plot for the autumn winter, because obviously it changes, like I said, throughout the year, so you can replan your allotment plot as you go throughout the year. That's something that somebody told me to put in this year and that they needed, so that's going to be on sale from October the 1st. I've started planning out this plot. So far what I've got, I don't know if you can see this at all, the middle is going to be a wildlife area. Even if I do cut down a lot of the trees, it's still going to be a wildlife area with a pond and lots of other wildlife bits in there. And then I want to have my polytunnel frame in the middle of this plot as a giant archway to grow lots of squash over and pumpkins and things. The middle of the plot gets a lot of sun, so that's why it needs to go sort of bang in the middle, and I thought it'd be quite a nice feature in the middle of the plot. And then I would like to have a new shed, more of like a sitting in shed and relaxing, and then like a seating area, so maybe a decking or a patio or a bit of lawn or just some wood chip. Let's be honest, it's probably going to be wood chip, but I can dream big they say. So yeah, I have started doing that, which has really kept me motivated on this allotment at the moment, and it's starting to help me to see how it's going to take shape, which is really helpful. So October the 1st, and I'll leave all the links as soon as it is. I'm going to get cutting, I think. That's what I'm going to do. Get cutting, get chopping. You know what I mean. That sounded awful. I'd found everything big that I'd have to get rid of, I find an entire branch of a tree. So it seems that somebody did maybe try and prune this tree here at some point and just took one of the branches down. Now I've got to get rid of it. I mean, saying that, it's very good wood. How many times do I say this on my plot? It is very good wood. So I do think I will use it. And I just want to say really quickly, because I had a lot of comments about this, but everything that I take up from my allotment plot, even the plastic sheets, the raised bed things, that the liners and everything, it's all going to be reused, guys. I'm not throwing any of that away. It's all good quality stuff. If I don't have to buy it again, I won't buy it again. You know, if I've already got it, I've got it. This is quite an interesting find too, this little rusty wheelbarrow. So I found this. Actually, I've seen this before sitting on this plot, but it's a very sturdy, it's very heavy. Obviously it's very old and not been looked after because it's actually got holes in the metal. Look at that. I didn't even think that was like possible in metal, so I don't know what I'm going to do with it, but you know what, I don't want to get rid of it. I actually think it's going to make quite a nice feature. I might fix it up and then try and spray paint it or something. What do you think about that? I could spray paint it and make it a little feature, put some little flowers in it. I mean, I say that, I did want to do that to my last broken wheelbarrow, and this is what it's actually become. It's just basically, it's, you know what this wheelbarrow has become? You know that chair that everyone's got at home in the corner of the room, where you just end up throwing everything onto it? That's what this wheelbarrow has become. It's the wheelbarrow in the corner of the plot that you just becomes a dumping thing, like the chair in your house. That is exactly what it is. Right, let's get this tree out the way and then let's chop it back a little bit more. It up. Oh my gosh. Right, I'm gonna have to chop it a little bit. I didn't realise it was a whole tree. God, I'm delirious. I just did the classic like comedy film moment where you stand on something that goes right up between your legs. I said I wasn't going to do strenuous work, and I feel like that's what I'm doing. Oh God, it's massive. That's massive. You know what? It's not my tree. It's not my tree. It's going in there. It's going in the thing. You're not supposed to do that. This is the sort of pathway, the communal pathway, right? It's all overgrown along here, as you can see. You're not supposed to dump anything in it. It says don't dump any rubbish in it. Now, as far as I'm concerned, that means plastic and things that can't decompose. If I put a branch in it, what's going to happen? Nothing. I know, it's not strictly the rules, and to be honest, I'll probably end up taking it out again because I'll be so worried that I've broken the rules. But for now, I think it can sit there. It's not plastic and it's not rubbish. Talking of plastic, starting to panic a little bit because there's quite a lot of rubbish on this plot now. Oh, hello Einstein, you're right. Whether this is because everything I've chopped has started dying back and now it's just showing all the rubbish off, or if this is literally people dumping stuff or it's blown over, I don't remember this level of plastic. I don't really know where it's all come from. Obviously plastic and rubbish is the one thing that I find really hard to get rid of because I don't drive and I have to sort of collect it up and then get my husband to take it all to the dump. And you only get so many dump runs a year, incidentally, so I'm using one of my personal dump runs up to clear rubbish from a plot that wasn't mine. Anyway, no more ranting. Not allowed anymore. I'm very, very grateful for this plot, and I'm very thankful that you listened to my rant and you were very supportive of it and you kept me motivated, and thank you for that. I am very grateful to have this. I have taken it on, I have decided to take it on, and it's my responsibility, but sometimes everyone just needs a rant. So I appreciate you listening to me in the last video actually. Right, let's get all this rubbish cleaned up. Feels like about as strenuous as I can go at the moment just because my arm is still hurting. Right, we're going to venture a little bit to the back of the plot. A lot of it has died back now, so I want to have a better look at it. Right, so old incinerator, excellent. This is very big. Oh, big spider in there. This is a very big one. This is fantastic, love it. Over here, oh, it is a chair. It's a chair. Isn't that my chair? Isn't that my old chair? I don't know. Anyway, it's a chair. Ah, some kind of ready-made raised bed there. Tree trunks under there too, I can see. Okay, fantastic. This is great. This is all in the sun here. This is amazing. Ah, a shoe. Looks like quite a new shoe, actually. Fascinating. Okay, that might have been stolen by a fox and taken here. That looks like some kind of fox's den in there. Don't know what I'm going to find in there. That's quite exciting, actually. Under there, okay, a little bit of rubbish under there. Fantastic, that's what we need, more rubbish. And if we come right to the end here, because this is where my plot goes, that's the boundary of my plot. That is the boundary of my plot, and it goes on to their lovely plot over there. Right, so if I turn around and look back, oh my goodness, this is a lot of space. What have I taken on? What have I taken on? I'm very excited to clear this bit here. I think this is going to really show up some real potential. Wow, this feels like a lot now. Maybe I shouldn't have come down here. I'm just thinking, oh my god, oh my god. Okay, the ground sheet goes right back here though. This is good news. There's covering under here, right at the back. So how far does the covering go? Oh my gosh, it goes the whole way. Yeah, it's there too. The whole thing is covered in ground sheet. Even here, oh amazing. That is absolutely fantastic news. That is fantastic. So once all that comes up, that's going to be pretty much cleared then. Ground sheet is not expensive stuff to buy, you know. It's quite expensive, and they've obviously brought a lot of it and covered pretty much the entire plot. So this is excellent news for me, because I can just take it all off. As I start to take it up, I'm going to get rid of all the bindweed, which you can see here. So up comes all the ground sheet, out's going to come all the bindweed, and I'm going to reuse the ground sheet to make my pathways and stuff. This is absolutely fantastic. Great. A little bit of chopping back, a little bit of looking around, removed a tree from nowhere. I'm going to work on my new plot now and just have a quick little look around and see what's going on. So this is one thing I wanted to quickly share. One of my big pumpkins is growing. This is one of my giant ones, and it's actually started growing. I don't know if we're too late. I really hope we're not. Fingers crossed that this little guy survives and gets bigger. So I'm actually going to harvest one of my cabbages now. I'm going to harvest one of the Savoy cabbages. I have a recipe tonight that I'm going to cook, and it says you need cabbage for it. It doesn't say what cabbage you need, but I'm assuming Savoy cabbage is okay. It looks very beautiful anyway. It looks like it's going to be more delicious than normal cabbage. Correct me if I'm wrong, but no, I'm wrong, because it's definitely not going to be delicious with this guy in there. Oh, I'm going to have to get you up my hand. Oh, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, I hate you. Ugh. Right, it definitely didn't look delicious with the slug on it, but this cabbage here looks more delicious than like that cabbage. The slugs disagree because they've eaten that one. So, and the slugs are pretty much, other than that one I just removed, sort of left these ones alone. So I think these look really delicious. The texture looks amazing. Oh, I just really love that texture in a plant. Right, we're going to pull this one up. There he is. Yeah, he's alright, you know. chances are you've probably never seen someone saw their cabbage, but you're about to. If you've watched this channel for a while, you know that this is what I do. You've probably seen it before, but you know. The thing is, the stem, right, is so thick, I can never break it. So the easiest way to do it is just to get my little saw the right way round. Oh my god, me and tools, eh? And then just literally... Also, I can practice my sawing skills doing that too, which is always a good thing to practice. And then we'll just break a few of these leaves off. The horrible ones. The ones around the edge, you don't want to eat those, they've been eaten. No, it's all horrible, they're all horrible. Oh, there's a slug on that bit. Let's take you home, mate. Right, there we are. We've got a little Savoy cabbage to take home for my recipe tonight. That looks really good actually. I'm really happy with that. It's proper round. That's what I thought a cabbage was supposed to do, go round, like turn into a ball, that's what I mean. That's good. I like that, I'm happy. Just smells like leaves, but hopefully when it's cooked it tastes like a cabbage. Just wondering if there's anything else I can harvest while I'm here. I actually think the rainbow chard is quite good to harvest right now. I could use that in my recipe. Any recipe that needs cabbage probably needs chard too, or you could throw chard in. I'm not keen on the leaves of chard. I don't know how you cook your chard, but I like the stems when they've been like steamed or cooked within a different dish, but I don't like the leaves. The leaves are quite bitter and I'm just not a fan. But the slugs are, so they can have them and I can have the bottom bit, so everyone's a winner. Got to get through the jungle of perpetual spinach as well, which I've just not been picking. Just not been using it. Oh look, here's the nice bright yellow. And then in here, lovely reds and pinks. So I think we'll go yellow. Right, lovely rainbow chard, fantastic. It is kind of like having your own little supermarket, isn't it? I can just come here and pick exactly what I need. Sometimes I've got to battle with slugs and snails, but then same in a supermarket, sometimes you've got to battle people to get to the last butter or something. So same thing really, it's just slugs are easier to handle than people, let's be honest. I hope you've enjoyed my vlog today. I'm absolutely shattered, my arm's hurting, so I'm going to take a day off and I'll be back for another vlog on Friday, but I'm going to take a day off personally and not come here for a day, which feels weird because I've been here almost every day since I got that plot, but I think I need to take just a day away. I'll see you again in my new vlog on Friday. Happy gardening. See you then. Bye.